Yes, I think the positive part is exactly the fact that Pakistan have been.
I think this would be a performance that they could build upon, and then once they have all their squad back, another couple of days of training, and in the away leg against Afghanistan, they can then go on and play a good game. By the way, because that away leg is not at an away, it's not in Afghanistan, so it'd be at a neutral venue where it's even Stevens for both of them. So Pakistan could possibly look to build up from this game and then go out and then really perform in that second game, Ahmed.
Free kick to Pakistan. But there's another substitution coming in. Tufail's played his part. Mohammad Fazal coming in alongside Alamgir Ali Khan. Very interesting that Norberto Serrano is now starting to use the breadth of his squad. A full strength Pakistan is actually a very strong side.
It indeed is, Ahmed. I think they've got a lot of international exposure as well, with multiple players playing in different countries. They could really use their experience, they could really use their talent, and then build from there. I think Pakistan has got a good base of local players, and then those diasporas. And as Pakistan look to play a short corner, ball put in the box for Kaleem, who chested down. Looks to play the ball back to Alamgir Ghazi, who loses possession, and Afghanistan on the counter. It's a 3v1. It's the ball played in behind Pakistan's defense, and Afghanistan attacking from their right side. And Haris Zaid comes to the rescue from loud cheers from the crowd.
Reminded me a bit of Declan Rice.
Don't go over there, Ahmed. Pakistan building play with Abdullah Iqbal having possession of the ball. Etizaz drops deep to receive with Kaleem coming in again, but is unable to hold the ball, and Afghanistan regain possession but then lose it again in quick succession. None of the teams over the last 2-3 minutes have been able to keep possession of the ball as Pakistan were able to do that in those first 5 minutes, with Etizaz Hussain in possession of the ball.
The momentum of the game has shifted significantly in Pakistan's favour. The tide is in the home team's favour at the moment, as Pakistan return with more. I think the technical security part of it has been underrated.
Again, Etizaz and Kaleem looking to... Is there a shout for penalty? There is it! Pakistan has won the penalty with the referee pointing to the spot. There it is, the moment that this crowd has been waiting for. And look at Jinnah Stadium, they're on their feet right now. Who's going to take this important, very important penalty for Pakistan? Is it going to be Kaleem?
Is this the moment that Pakistan breaks that 8-game winless, goalless streak? Is this the game?
Faraz Gulzari again having an impact, running in behind, making things happen. This is the personality, Ahmed, that we spoke about. This is the mentality that he had. It was a 50-50 ball in no one's favour. I think the Afghanistan player was better suited to get that ball, but again, fighting after those second balls. This is what Pakistan should be about. And a great chance for Pakistan right now to take the lead and then probably secure another historic win over Afghanistan.
Looks like Otis Khan is on the ball against Uwais Azizi.
moments of nerve and eerie silence in Jinnah Stadium right now. It's there, Otis Khan, as they say, Meri Jaan, Teri Jaan, Otis Khan, Otis Khan. This is the moment. Otis Khan looking calm, steps up to take the penalty. And
He
misses
scuffed it.
Scuffed it, and he's put it long. There goes that chance for Pakistan right now. This was that moment for Pakistan to actually take that lead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This was their moment, Ahmed. This was their moment they had been looking for. This was the moment Otis Khan had been looking for.
Otis Khan scuffed it high, I think.
A sigh of relief for Afghanistan right now. But I don't think Pakistan should back down from here. They still have a really good chance.
Yes, I think the positive part is exactly the fact that Pakistan have been sending wave after wave of attacks, and that is how they won this penalty. And I believe we can do it once more if this continues. I think the technical security has been high, and that is what is now showing up on the field again and again and again.
With players like Etizaz, Alamgir Ghazi, Faraz Gulzari, Otis Khan, Kalimullah, Haris Zeb, I think it's a really good technical core that Pakistan has sent on in the second half, which has allowed them to build attacks, which has allowed them to keep possession, which has allowed them to gain some sort of territory.
Afghanistan have been reduced to free kicks and long balls by Pakistan. 68 minutes on the clock.
Afghanistan's captain puts a ball in on that right flank with no luck. Ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm that Pakistan has made 6 substitutions right now, with one of the substitutions being a concussion sub which was used for Abdullah Shah. In that case, teams are allowed to use a concussion sub. But I think what is also interesting is him using all the substitutions by the 60th minute, because he really wanted to go for that win. And I think it's a positive sign. Kaleem again holding up ball. I think it's been a really positive sign to see Kaleem, the way he's holding possession, the way he's getting teams involved. Alamgir Ghazi in possession of the ball. A quick pass down to Haris Zeb on the right side. Haris Zeb marauding on the touchline with Mikhail Abdullah making a run, holding up the ball. Again, Haris Zeb in possession. Alamgir Ghazi. Etizaz wanting the ball. A ball played forward, but ball lost. Alamgir presses. Afghanistan loses the ball again. Back to Abdullah Iqbal. So Ahmed, I think it's even after the penalty miss, it's been positive. But I think what Pakistan really, was this their moment? Was this their moment for them to gain that lucrative win, to kickstart Nobby Solano's coaching journey?
I think it's a big opportunity lost, but we haven't lost the kingdom yet. The second half has largely been played inside the Afghanistan half.